This is Rebecca May from Paramount Pictures for Uncaged Films and ARME. Tonight is the long-anticipated premiere of the documentary film, Skin Trade. 3 years in the making from writer, producer, director Shannon Keith. Her first film, Behind the Mask, won several awards and gained international acclaim for riveting animal rights activism. Tonight's premiere is sure to spark enthusiastic discourse worldwide.
When I first set out to make a documentary about the fur industry, I knew that consumers were being defrauded. But I had no idea to what extent the fur industry would go to lie and deceive people in order to get them to buy a fur coat. From history and culture all the way down to environmentalism, the fur industry will say anything to get people to buy fur.
And here comes Shannon Keith, the filmmaker. Shannon, hi! Are you excited about your movie premiere tonight?
I am very excited about it, yeah.
I hear you have a whole lineup of stars. James Cromwell, the Barbie twins.
We do. We have great celebrities coming us that support our film, and we love that. We love them. They're anti-fur, and they're behind the movie 100%.
So tell me, how did you ever get into animal rights activism?
I just always loved animals and knew that I had to help them, so that has always been my cause.
It's amazing. You've just become their voice.
Thank you. Yeah, animals don't have a voice, and unfortunately, you know, we have to be their voice, and there's not enough of us out there for them. So that is my life's mission, is to speak out for them and help them in any way I can.
So don't spoil it for us, but tell us, what is Skin Trade about?
Well, you'll have to just come and see it. It's a surprise.
Well, I can't wait to see it.
Great, thank you.
I think it was really well done, and I think everyone needs to see this film. I hope it gets put into the school system and just spread as widely as possible. It's hard to believe that this kind of barbarism is happening in 2010, and thanks to Shannon Keith for really exposing it.
Wonderful.
Beautiful. I will never own any piece of fur ever for the rest of my life.
And we just finished watching the premiere, Skin Trade. John Feldman is standing here with me, who happens to be in the film. John, how did you ever come to work on a project like this?
Oh, well, I've been friends with Shannon for a long time, and I really felt like this is a very important movie to be made about the truth of where fur comes from, and a really hard movie to watch, because it's so brutal, but I think it's so important, especially in LA, I can't believe how many people I see still wearing fur coats, and I think talking about it and educating people is great, but the visuals are the most important thing, and having people actually see the suffering these animals go through before they die is you can't, I think it's the most important thing.
I thought it was very powerful, and I thought the film was amazing. And
I had goosebumps. It was amazing.
What did you think of the finished product, Skin Trade?
It was heartbreaking. It was really difficult to watch, but it's important to watch, because the thing is, if people don't see what happens in the making of a fur coat, if they turn their eyes away, the problem is going to always continue. So even though it's difficult to watch, it's really important that people do watch it and do educate themselves so they can make informed decisions about the types of clothes that they buy and wear.
I think it turned out wonderfully. It's a huge success. I'm definitely going to show it to all my friends back home, like I showed Behind the Mask. And hopefully it will have a good impact on them. especially those that are still wearing fur.
Thank God that people like us doing these type of things to document this. It's an absolute tragedy what's been going on in the world. I mean, for me as well, coming from a different country, I'm completely unaware of all these type of things, and to put this on footage and for people to see, I think it's a really noble job. So good job to all.
Thank you.
Many people ask, what can I do? What can I do? Well, you get online and you research, and that's exactly what I did. And I ended up associating myself with In Defense of Animals. I'm now on their board of directors, and that is how I came to be a part of this and many other events and messages for animals. I just ended up making it a part of my life. And Shannon asked me to be a part of it. I said absolutely, because I always, if my schedule's open and I'm available, I'll be there for the animals.
I think the film was fantastic. I think it has this very strong potential to revolutionize the way a lot of people view furs.
Hi, I'm here with Rory Friedman, and she wrote the book Skinny Bitch, and she's also in the film. Rory, are you excited about this film?
I'm thrilled about this movie. Shannon's last movie was incredible, and it's such a service for animals and for people to learn about what's happening in the industry, and this is just another amazing way for people to get that message.
Yeah, fur is dead. I never wear fur. I don't eat animals, and I don't wear them, ever.
What did you think of the film, Tom?
I'm having a hard time getting the smile off my face. Fabulous job. My daughter Shannon is, she's a miracle worker.
It was great. Shannon's awesome.
I'm standing here with the editor, Jean, from Skin Trade. So, Jean, I have really one compelling question in my mind.
Okay.
How did you edit this footage? It's graphic.
It was really tough, and especially that final scene. When I first saw that footage, I actually broke down and cried. Shannon came into the editing room, and my head was down. I was crying, and from that moment on, that was what I was making the film for.
It was very well done, and it's definitely something that everybody needs to see.
How do you intend to change the way people think about wearing fur?
As a musician, it comes from us in our music videos and our lyrics. So when you got these like rap stars rocking all these chinchilla jackets and little kids are seeing thinking that's cool, like I would never ever have that in my music. But friends of mine like in bands like Rise Against write songs and anti-fur songs, and it's my responsibility now to write songs that are anti-fur. You know.
Your opinion?
It's great. It's really good.
Do you own any fur?
Hell no!
Hats off to Shannon who made this. She's the voice of the animals, and it's extremely moving. It's hard to talk about it without crying because it hits you right in the heart. Yeah.
For sure. Thank you.
This is Rebecca May at the premiere of Skin Trade, Shannon Keith's documentary film from Paramount Pictures, bidding you adieu.